Talking about having things. Talking about having things. Talking about having things. Big up my guy, IBIZA Boss. The IBIZA Final Boss, aka Jack K. Another update from him. I just opened my Instagram and saw this as the first thing on my feed. I'm not even posting on Instagram that way. I'm not even on Instagram like that. But the first thing I saw when I opened up my Instagram after weeks and weeks of not using it was this fucking post, courtesy of Jack K, aka IBIZA Final Boss, announcing to the world that he signed a record deal with Sony. Yes, IBIZA Final Boss has signed some sort of record deal with Sony Music. I think it's another label called Relentless, or I don't know what it is, but whatever. He signed a deal, it looks like, with Sony Music. Absolutely incredible. IBIZA Final Boss, who went viral a few weeks back for having this crazy haircut, this crazy look, and having a great time. Actually, that's something he doesn't get credit for. He went viral because he was having a time of his life on the dance floor, not minding anyone, not bothering anybody, and just fucking going for it. And somebody videoed him from afar. The video went fucking viral. Everyone was astounded by the helmet, fucking haircut, the chin strap, the chain, the glasses, the fucking look on his face. Just brilliant. Brilliant shit. And of course, it kind of transpired that everyone kind of found out who he is. And if I'm not mistaken, he's from Newcastle or some shit. He seems to be a really decent dude. Luckily, no crazy stories have come out about him. I saw a post about his girlfriend saying something nice about him in the post somewhere. So it's been quite nice to see that, you know, for once, somebody that goes viral is like a decent dude and not like a shitty person. So it's quite cool to see like a nice person be made famous for once, or a famous person be made nice. So you know what I mean. But and since then he's been on a world tour. It feels like on clubs. He's been at all the big clubs in Ibiza for the most part, enjoying himself, getting VIP treatment. I saw him in a booth with fucking Solomon of all people. I saw him in a booth with fucking Solomon. I saw him meeting fucking Patrick Topin at Creamfields and a bunch of other people, right? He's been living. He's been fucking living, right? Let's actually check, actually. He's been fucking living last time I checked. I think he's who's he hanging around here? Is that Fred again? No, that's Fish, right? Is that Fisher? I think that's Fisher. Is that Fisher? Follow the Fish TV? Is that Fisher? Who the fuck is this? That must be Fisher, right? Yeah, he was hanging around with Fisher recently. Who else has he been with here? He's been at the Palm Beach Club in Ibiza, which I think Palm Tree Beach Club? Is that Wayne Lineker's club or someone else? No, that's somewhere else. So Palm Beach is in Palm Beach. I'm not sure what that's about, but he was there doing I'm assuming some hosting thing. He was out in Ibiza again just the other day. He's got a video here where he's enjoying himself on a yacht. He even tagged a yacht company called Endless Yachts. I'm assuming they sponsored him, right? Endless Yachts. So he tagged them in the post because he probably is getting sponsored by yacht companies now.
Endless Yachts at Ibiza. If you want a yacht, get at them. They're the best in the business. Yes, boy!
And you know what I love the most about it as well? You know what I love the most about it? I think this happens a lot with Northerners. Northerners are very family, friend orientated. So I love the fact that loads of other posts you see, he's not just out by himself, surrounded by the hoes, which he probably could be, right? He could be out there by himself, surrounded by the hoes, but instead he's out with the mandem. He took all his boys with him. All his boys he brought along on the ride. He didn't just enjoy this fucking fame. He didn't just enjoy this virality by himself, which he could have easily done and no one would have blamed him for. He brought all his boys along with him. That's fucking sick. Honestly, I love it. I love that he brought all his boys along with him to enjoy this moment as well. Look at the fucking veneers. Look at the fucking veneers. Look at the beard. Like his haircut is never not cut. He's got the fucking glasses on. The beard is fucking trim. The veneers are looking sparkling. The chain is fucking glowing. He's probably got a proper gold chain now. Maybe the one before wasn't real gold. Now he's got a proper gold one, you'd imagine now.
Endless Yachts at Ibiza. If you want a yacht, get at them. They're the best in the business.
Honestly, what a view. Big up him. And then of course a recent update is this, courtesy of his fucking Instagram, where he looks like he's pictured with somebody from Sony Music, an executive called Carno Beats. Big up Carno Beats. So the caption says as follows: if this can happen to me, it can happen to anyone. I love the inspiring message, by the way. One day you're just living your life. Next day you've gone viral. Next thing you know, you're signing a record deal. Honestly, big up IBIZA Final Boss. Mad, unreal, out of nowhere. I'll never stop being grateful. This is all because of you lot. Every share, every laugh, every tune from IBIZA Final Boss to this new chapter. Dreams do come true. Where should we take this first? Fucking insane, innit? This guy went viral for just raving. You know what I mean? Having a good time, basically. And this is what something also shouldn't be lost on people. He went viral for raving, having a good time, and also being himself. Because I go out quite a lot. I've been out quite a lot. I'm probably going to go out again quite a lot. But I've never in my life seen someone looks like that. I'm sure some of you guys can agree. I don't think in my entire life of raving, I've ever seen somebody who looks like IBIZA Final Boss. So he got rewarded. The universe rewarded him for being himself. Even though he probably gets cussed out by his friends. His friends are probably they're probably the worst. You think people on the internet are mean. I'm imagining his own friends are probably always cussing him about his fucking haircut, right? Cussing him about that beard, about the glasses, about the chain, the look in general. They probably get on him. But he just keeps himself to himself. You know, this is my look, I do my thing. He stayed the course. He kept on being himself. He didn't fucking, you know, fold under the pressure or whatever it may be. And now look, he's being rewarded for it. And again, he's been rewarded for just enjoying himself on the dance floor. Not yapping on a dance floor, not recording himself on a dance floor. He got recorded by somebody else enjoying himself and he went viral for it. And now he's got a record deal. Now, the funny thing is, the weird thing is, there's probably going to be people out there, artists especially, who are going to be really pissed off at this. Like, if you're out there grinding, if you've been making songs in your fucking bedroom for 30 plus years on your fucking MIDI keyboard, posting your fucking EPs and your albums on SoundCloud and getting like 10 plays, if that, you're going to look at this and you're going to be kind of pissed. And I get it. You should be pissed. But let's be honest too. This blessing was never going to come your way. This blessing isn't really about him being a fucking high caliber producer. This blessing is mostly about him being very famous now, very clouted, very viral. And, you know, Sony saying, hey, if we can somehow siphon some of that virality and kind of push in direction of plays and streams, maybe we might be able to have another, you know, money making scheme here, another way to generate some income here for ourselves and of course for the artists. That's what they're looking at, solely at that. Because this guy's already got what, 200,000 followers? Yeah, and these are all legit, by the way, because this is a person who's got, this is like a quote unquote nobody who went from a hero to a zero. So most likely, I would say the majority of those followers are legit. The majority of the 200 followers he has are legit. So Sony Music are probably looking at that thinking he's got a crazy amount of followers. He's got a very iconic look. And if we somehow are able to transition this into music, there is a possibility that he could blow and do something, you know, they could get some money from it, whatever it may be. That's all it is. So if you are a producer or a DJ out there that's been, you know, for lack of a better term, slaving away, grinding away in your bedroom, grinding away in your studio and receiving no love, no bookings, no this, no that, don't be upset, don't be pissed off, don't be jealous, because really and truly these sort of deals were never meant for you. These sort of deals are always in place, always on hand, always ready and waiting for somebody that goes viral, because, you know, they're going to take advantage of the virality and see where it goes. But they're not really in place. They're not really there for you that's grinding at home, because you got nothing, you got no leverage, you got nothing to offer them. That's what essentially he's offering them. If you didn't have those followers, or if you didn't go that viral, for like, you know, let's be honest, he probably would never have got that deal, but he's got the deal now. And what he does with the deal is going to be really interesting, and I hope he takes advantage of it. The weird thing is that I don't think I ever saw, maybe if I scroll down, I don't think I saw a single clip of him before he went viral. Because, he's deleted a lot of it as well, by the way. He has archived a lot of his old pictures. But when I was browsing his profile before, there wasn't nothing on there that showed me that he even DJ'd or played music. That's what made me actually like him more. Like, it was quite refreshing to see somebody who wasn't trying to be a promoter, wasn't trying to be a DJ, wasn't trying to be a door guy or whatever. Was just in the scene, happy to be in the scene. Because now that I feel like anybody that, and I'm kind of the same, I'm kind of guilty of the same thing, but anybody that kind of gets in the scene and becomes passionate about dance music eventually wants to become a DJ and shit. And I don't think you need to do that. Sometimes it's just good just to enjoy the raves, have a good time. You don't always have to fucking play the music or whatever, or be involved in that way. Just being involved by dancing and being a part of the community is fucking just as fun, I think, in my opinion. But what do I know? But it seems like this record deal is probably going to go down the direction of making music or DJing, or maybe both. Who knows? I'm hoping you got a fat advance. I'm hoping you got a fucking fat advance, because he most likely is going to sign his life away, right? You'd imagine, because record deals are usually fucking horrendous. when it comes to masters and shit. So I hope he got a fat advance and make it worth it. And yeah, I'm eager to see how this kind of plays out. Really, I'm eager to see how it plays out. The other slide here features Relentless, which I think is a subdivision label, I think, of Sony, right? That does, I'm assuming, dance music. Let's just double check here. What is Relentless Music? What is Relentless record label? Let's see what they say here. Relentless record label is a British independent-minded record label established in 1999, which now has a joint venture with Sony, known for supporting distinctive creative talent across R&B, garage, rock, drill. Originally focused on urban music and likes of Artful Dodger, Rewind, it evolved with such artists as Joss Stone, Katie Tunstall, and now represents artists such as Bryce. Okay, so he signed under Relentless. He signed under Relentless. It was founded in 1999 by someone called Shab Jobpartu and Paul Franklin as a joint venture with Ministry of Sound, initially focusing on urban music. Then it became part of EMI, broadening its focus on rock and punk. Then in 2011-2012, after a period of Virgin Records label relaunched as with Sony Music, and in 2025, Relentless is set to launch in the US operations to help its artists achieve global success. Okay, cool. That might explain why he was on in America the other day. Then that might explain this post, why he was randomly in Palm Beach, right, the other day. Well, not randomly, but he was in Palm Beach Club. Maybe they're also trying to expand him globally. They're trying to make him a global star. Not only because he would obviously pop in the UK and Europe. That's a given. But the US is a huge market, so they're probably going to try and get him to blow over there as well, I'd imagine, right? Blow, should I say pause or not? Who knows? And there's the other picture of him with the other guy over there too. Who's the other guy as well? Is that him? Karnal Beats. Yeah, that's Karnal Beats, pioneer of sound. What does he say about it? Nothing. Okay. Who's Karnal Beats? Is he like a... I guess he's a producer too. Maybe he works with him, not too sure. But he's posting a lot about the IBIZA Final Boss. So maybe they had a deal. Maybe there was a deal they're working in place here for a long time. You know? Or maybe he's the manager. I'm not really too sure who this guy is. Yesterday was amazing. Thanks to DJ AG for having us. Big love to Daneo. Okay, so I think he's part of Relentless, to be fair. This guy's definitely part of Relentless. And it looked like he was right on top of it. Jumped at the chance to sign IBIZA Final Boss to Sony. And now the IBIZA Final Boss is going to be a Sony Music fucking artist coming soon. The comments though, let's see the comments, because the comments will be very interesting to see if people are hating or loving this. The comments so far, the first person here says, I've been making music for 20 plus years and this guy fucking, nah, I'm playing. Bro, you deserve everything, man. Keep grinding. Sounds like hate still. That still sounds like hate. That still sounds like hate. Another person says, hard work really pays off. Well done, mate. Let's see what Avanos is saying here. Let's get it, bro. Another one says, shall we just quit now? Or yeah, probably. Who's that? Jaguar Worldwide says, should we just quit now? Like I said, I don't think you should get discouraged by this, honestly. I don't think this is not a reflection of this isn't a judgment on anybody, really, you know? And no one should feel jealous of shit. This is something that's happening to somebody because he's viral, essentially. This is it. He's just a viral guy. You know, people are capitalizing on that virality. Simple as that, really. It's had nothing to do with his musical talent or lack thereof. I'm just hoping, actually. This is my hope. My hope is that the IBIZA Final Boss, because again, I've not seen any evidence of him online that suggests he was a DJ or a producer. If it's out there, let me know. But I just thought he was just a raver guy. If that's not the case, and he's more than that, then cool. But if he's not, I hope he links up with a ghost producer and starts to learn how to produce properly. Puts out his first record that probably isn't going to be done by him, maybe done collaboration with a ghost producer, but learns how to make music from the start. Don't just rely on the ghost producer to make the songs and the hits for you. Try to learn how to produce yourself in collaboration with a ghost producer. Why do I say that? Because I think the real mistake somebody like a Peggy Goo made, and again I have no evidence of this, but I feel like the mistake Peggy Goo made when she came out was that I feel like that first tune that she blew off, I think was made by a ghost producer. That's my theory, because subsequent tunes haven't been as good or even in near the realm of that. So it leads me to believe that most likely that first tune that she did, which was I forgot the fucking name of it now, that most likely was made by a ghost producer. Now the problem is, once those good producers go away, or maybe that relationship deteriorates, and now you have to rely on yourself, or you have to use another good producer, maybe it's not as good. It immediately shows. It's obvious the dipping quality. It's like, oh shit, you're fucking terrible. What's going on here? It's like buying views, right? Oh my god, I can tell by the video, the comments and shit, the likes, that most likely this views don't match up with anything else going on there. So that's what I think happened. So I hope with IBIZA Final Boss, he learns to produce. As it's a bit backwards, because you should obviously be, you should kind of earn the right to get a deal like this by showing that you are competent and a good producer and but regardless, he's got this because of his clout and his virality, so congrats to him. So I hope he takes this and as an opportunity to learn on the go, learn on the job, so that the records, so that over time you can see the progression, instead of just like relying on a ghost producer, have a hit record, it go fucking crazy because of his name, and then the second, third track after that are a bit shit, and everyone starts to think, oh my god, what's going on? But hey, I could be wrong. Another person here says, congrats bro, but please understand the contacts you signing. It doesn't matter. This guy's come from, I would say nothing, but he's a regular dude. He's a regular dude who was probably working a regular job, saving up to go at beef for having a good time. He goes viral, and now he's at the center of dance music. He's at the center of tech house. He's getting flown out to different places. He's got famous people on his DMs, all the biggest DJs following him. Like, he's loving it. So whatever deal he signed, he doesn't give a fuck. As long as he gets a good advance and he's looked after, he'll be fucking happy. So I think when it comes to the real, obviously maybe in the future he might regret it, but I think for now it's all good. Love it. Keep being your authentic self, another person says. So yeah, so far the comments have been pretty good. The comments have been pretty good. No, I don't see much negativity in the comments. Everyone's been congratulatory. IBIZA Final Boss World Tour. Congratulations on your continued success. Well, at least David Guetta will play this for you 100%. Oh, I love this. No way. Come on, bro. Disguise mode. What are people saying? Final Boss respect. Anyone can. You just got to believe, says one person. Maybe you can afford to get a transplant over the penalty spot, or you're dafty. Congrats, bro. But please, okay, cool. So far, all the comments are really fucking good. I'm happy for him, really am. Again, he seems like a good dude. Seems like a chill dude. Nothing crazy has come out about him. No diddling stuff, no weird shit. He seems like he likes his dance music, likes his friends, likes to party and shit. And he's got a good little deal sorted out for him. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully he takes advantage of it, even if he doesn't produce, even if he doesn't DJ, fucking learn. DJing is the easiest thing to do, by the way. It's super fucking easy. But if he doesn't produce, he can also learn to do that too. Sit down, learn on the job as you're going, and then when the release drop, it can match kind of his level where he's at. So I hope it works out for him. I really, really, really hope it works out for him.